Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldi and I make videos all about the SLPA life and what the SLPA life entails. So I wanted to do this little intro video to this week's vlog. I know I haven't not posted in a little bit, and in this vlog, it was filmed a couple weeks back. So when you start to watch this vlog, just know that there has been so much that has happened after this vlog because it's obviously a few weeks back. So I will definitely make a video talking all things of what ended up happening with grad school and where I'm at with grad school as of right now. So we'll definitely make a video for next time. So this was filmed 2 to 3 weeks from today, and today is June 7th, I think it is, or June 8th. No, today is June 8th. I still wanted to post this vlog and I didn't want it to go to waste, but I also wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up of what you're going to be watching as far as this vlog goes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Hi and good morning everybody. So it is Monday today. I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys in the car or at home. I've officially made it into work and I am right now prepping for my sessions. I think today's gonna be a really light day. Okie dokie guys, I had to like abruptly stop the last clip because somebody came into the speech room, so I had to stop it. But I just finished my first session. Right now what's gonna happen is that my supervisor's doing my other session because we trade off that group every other week. So this is her week, so that means I have 30 minutes to myself to be able to work on stuff. And I want to go print some stuff out because I bought some resources off of Teachers Pay Teachers, but they're testing in the room where I need to print colors, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But I do have a bunch of stuff I need to cut. So I have my stack right here of all of the stuff that I had printed in color and I need to cut. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm just gonna cut. It shouldn't take me very long, and I want to see if I can grab some binders. I want to know if they have binders in the storage, because we can get like free supply. We could get supplies here, and so I want to order some binders for myself so I can put my resources into those binders. So I'm gonna just cut. I'm gonna check on those forms later, maybe once it's closer to my other sessions. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of today. And my supervisor ended up an update on like the whole grad school admissions. My supervisor ended up submitting his letter of recommendation, so that means I just need the letter of recommendation that my supervisor here wrote, and I need her to send it in so that we can get started on that process and getting it accepted and everything. So that's going to be exciting to hear. I just need one more and then we can just move on with the process. So I'm hoping that she can submit it today, because I don't know if she ended up submitting it or not, but I know she worked on it and it looked great when I looked at it. So alrighty, I'm gonna get started on cutting. really get a chance to talk to you the entire time I was there because people just kept going in and out of the classroom. So, but I'm officially out. My Monday was going pretty good until I got to a point where this like session that I had to do, it was like a makeup session because my supervisor is out for maternity leave. She wants me to do makeup sessions, which at this point I feel like I shouldn't be doing just because it's May and I'm doing makeup sessions for March, whatever. I don't even know if like if they end up counting at this point, if I'm just like making my life 10 times harder because for all I know, May doesn't count. Like I know when I was doing in-homes, you would only get a chance to make up sessions within the month. Like if it didn't happen within that month, then you know you're not going to get a makeup session. So it has to happen within the month. After that, it like kind of like resets because they're only allowed a certain amount of like sessions a month. So I'm not sure if the schools are the same way where you're only allowed a certain amount in a month, or if it's like a certain amount in a year, in a school year kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just still making up sessions. I'm not going to get through the list, which is crazy because I kept telling my kids today, I'm like, hey, just letting you guys know, like, we only have 3 more sessions, including this one, until like it's the end of the school year and we won't have sessions anymore. I'm like prepping them essentially for the end of the school year because essentially now that Monday's officially done, we have 2 more sessions. Our next session is going to be a regular session, and then the session after that is going to be just like let's play bingo. I'm going to bring them lemonade and cookies and let's just have a grand old time. That's what we're going to do for the end of the school year. And then by that point, I think my original supervisor should be back the last week of school, which is the first week of June. So, and I have not heard back about ESY either, which is like biting my nails because I'm like, what are we doing here? Like it's so freaking last minute, of course, as always. Haven't heard anything back. I might email my agency to be like, hey, have you heard anything about ESY? Like what's going on? I want to make sure that I'm like making the right steps here to make income because I have rent I need to pay and stuff, you know. Anyways, so my Monday was going good this morning, and then it kind of like turned around just because I was playing this new game with these kids, and one of the students ended up having a whole mental breakdown because he lost, and it escalated. It escalated to the point where the principal had to be involved. Essentially what happened was that as we were walking back, the student said that they had another service, and I'm like, well, let's go double check with your teacher to make sure that you do have this service because I'm not sure if you do or if you don't. And the student was like, I do, but it's like a whole emotional meltdown. It's very like emotional, it's high on emotions, and I was like, come on, let's go. So then we're walking over to their classroom, and we get to the classroom, and I have the door like partially opened or partially closed, however you want to look at it. And he had peeked through to tell the teacher, oh, she wants to tell you something, meaning me. And he moved his head back and he bumped his head against like the corner of the door. And so then it became a whole other thing, a whole another meltdown. And I was like, oh my gosh. So then I closed the door, and then the teacher comes out. But by then, like, the principal was already walking, like, by. And the principal was like, who is that? And, you know, said their name. And I'm like, yeah. And then the teacher was like, oh, you know, the principal's got it. You can talk to her. And I was like, okay, whatever. So then I explained to her the situation that I just told you guys. And then I was like, do you want to go to the nurse? And the student was like, I'm all right. And then the principal was like, it's okay, I got it. And I was like, okay. So then I walked to go get my other students. At that point, I was just already so defeated. I felt just like emotionally drained from that encounter with that student. So didn't finish my notes. I did half of my notes just because I felt so emotionally drained. The only thing I really wanted to do was just go print and color, because I'm like, I really need to take advantage for the last few weeks of school to do this and just work on my stuff so that I make sure that I'm setting myself up for success for the following school year. And plus, because I'm going to grad school, I'm like, I want to make sure that I have, you know, I have things. I have materials and stuff for when I enter my own school. So I'm like, I'm just really going to take advantage of the school and print and laminate, especially laminate too. Ooh, those two things coincide. Like, I don't care if, like, I have to cut over the weekend. I mean, over the summer break, I'm going to laminate as many things as possible. As many things as I can, I'm going to laminate. So, I am, what's it called? I am going to, so I ended up just going to the computer in the teacher's lounge and just started printing a bunch of stuff. I still have one more set of things I need to print, but I want to look for more stuff just because I also have budget left for the school year, and I want to make sure that I'm using up the money, I'm using up the printer, I'm using up the lamination stuff. So I might just start staying a little bit later at work just to be able to do all of that stuff, or just even coming in earlier. I might even come in earlier just to be able to get stuff like that done, because I really don't have time any other time. That's just what's going to end up happening for the end of the school year. And if I can't get to laminating everything that I want to laminate, then I'll just laminate at home. I just like the laminator there at work because it's huge and you can do 2 at a time. And it's just so much more faster. Obviously, the laminator that I have at home and the laminating sheets that I have, they're thicker, which means the stuff might last longer. But I just like the fact that I can do it 10 times faster than if I would at home. All the small stuff, like the small little cards, the small little decor, all of that stuff, I'm going to have to do it with my at-home laminator just because it'll be too much to do on the big one, so the little one would be good for that. And I have stuff I need to, you know, I can laminate at home, so I may just do that today, aside from editing my videos, because I filmed a SLPA starter pack, and it seems like you guys really like it just because it's doing really great on my channel. So I might just do more sit-down videos than I will vlogs. I probably will still vlog, but maybe I might switch it to like 3 times a week I am doing sit-down videos, and then 2 times a week I'm vlogging. So let me know what you guys want. I want to know like what other videos you guys are interested in watching. That school starter pack thing was so much fun to do. Like, I want to do more videos just like that one. So yeah, anyways, I am gonna go to Dollar Tree to film a TikTok, because what I film on TikTok, what I film on YouTube are 2 separate things, and I don't know how to mesh the world together anymore at this point because there's 2 different audiences watching me at this point. So anyways, my brother is also visiting in town, so I might go to the park with him if he wants to come over later on today. And I'm gonna walk the dog. right now, like pinned in my Pinterest, is a garden theme. I really want to do like a flower market thing. I think that would be so freaking cute. And I saw on TikTok that there is a girl who has these borders that she makes. Adorable borders. Now, it's like $30, I think, for a pack, or $20 for a pack. I don't remember how many come in there. But I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, if I put myself to work, maybe I can make my own borders. I can print them out in color here, and I can laminate them, and I'll just cut them myself. So I want to try that out and see how that goes. And if I don't like the way it looks, then, you know, I'll just buy the ones from online. It's fine. But I have this like certain idea of how I want things. Like I want a gingham print. So I want to like double layer my borders. So I want to do like a gingham print, and that would be like a straight border. And then I want to do like a curved one with a really pretty floral pattern. So that is what I'm gonna do today, and see how I can make these borders for myself and print them out, and then just test it out and see how it goes. And if I really like the way that it came out, maybe I'll make my own TBT store and just sell that for you guys, to you guys, if you guys are interested in buying your own little borders. And I don't know, I'm thinking about making my own materials and stuff. So anyways, that is what the day is today. I'm only in like 6 minutes earlier than what I'm usually in for, but that's totally okay. It doesn't take me very long to plan for these groups for today. So I will catch you guys once I get inside. You'll probably see me printing and whatnot. So talk to you guys later. And I also did get my coffee today. They had a new Starbucks drink. It's the horchata shaken espresso. So it tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes pretty good. It tastes very cinnamony. Nobody's here at the lounge, so I'm gonna go ahead and print them out. Okay guys, so I ended up printing out all of the stuff that I needed. So this is everything that I have that I need to laminate. So I have my what is this? This like these cycle stimuli, some cycle cards that I need to laminate. This is a visual script, conversational scripts that I can use for my prac students. I printed out this cycles approach. I thought I would look over it and just kind of have it as like a back tool for myself and like read it. And these are the stimulation cards. Stimuli? I don't even know what it's called, but these are the cards that I need to cut out and put together in like the little binder rings. And then this is everything that I have cut and laminated. So I have my bingo cards right here. So I bought this container at Michael's that I want to put all of my bingo cards in. So I have my St. Patrick's Day. I have this S one that I bought, this summer one, which I think I'm going to use for the last day of school. And then for like my older kids, I'll use this S card one. And then my little ones, I'll use the summer bingo for like the last day of speech. And then I have my apple bingo that I'm going to use for the fall. I have a farm bingo. I have these, what's it called? Articulation cards, where it shows you like different positions. I have 10% left on my phone and 19 miles left on my gas. I am literally running on E, and I ran out of water. I'm so fucking thirsty, And I don't even know if I'm gonna get to Dollar Tree today, just because I have to put gas, and I came out late today. Well, later. I'm technically came out of time, but I came out later than what I wanted to. So I never got a chance to laminate my stuff. I did end up printing out what I needed, but I didn't get a chance to laminate what I needed. And I tried making my borders. However, I feel like if I make them off of the paper that I'm making them off of, or like that I want to print out of, I'm gonna have to print so many of those pages just to get like one side. So I'm not sure where I could go to print out my borders that I need. I saw that Michael's has these borders for $1, so I think maybe I'll just buy those and pick them up later, because they're $1 and they're cheaper than the Dollar Tree. So I think I should buy them before someone else does. Like I said, they're $1 each, and it's on clearance right now on their website. So I want to see what else they have, and it's in the flower garden theme that I'm looking for. Except the borders that I made are like really exactly what I wanted. So I'm kind of stuck. Either I might have to just pay to order them at Staples so that I can have them, but I'm like, I feel like I'm wasting like double the amount of money to print these borders when I could just buy the $5 ones, I mean the $1 ones from Michael's. Decisions, guys. Decisions. So I think what I'm going to worry about right now is that I need gas. I'm also off tomorrow. My brother's in town, so tomorrow is just going to be a day of spending time with him. So I'm not sure if I'm going to film at all tomorrow. I might film some stuff, but I don't think I'm going to film like a whole like day in my life kind of situation. I do have to edit a bunch of clips that I've filmed this entire week, or this last week. So yeah, I brought some stuff home too, to see if I'll laminate them. I might laminate them later today, but I brought a huge stack of things that I wanted to laminate, and I got in my supplies that I had ordered yesterday. I got my binders. I got a 2-inch binder, and honestly it's really big, like super big, and I kind of want to order more binders and just order the smaller, they're like the 1/2 inch one, and order those in, because yeah, the 2 inches is just way too big, and I don't need that big of a thing. So I just started putting my language stuff in them. I'm like, maybe I'll just keep this binder, just, I don't know, in case I need it at some point in the future when I have like a really big project and that I can put all this stuff in. But other than that, I think I'm going to order just more of the 1/2 inch ones, just so I can organize my stuff, because right now I have all my articulation sounds in a binder now, and I want to make a front cover, and it looks really cute. So I'm going to make it at home so that I can print it at work, because they have colored ink people, so that I can print it at home. And I mean, I'm going to make it at home so I can print it at work, and I think I might make it in that like garden theme that I really want, now that I've kind of like figured everything out. Anyways, as far as today goes, today was fine. Nothing too exciting happened. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. We'll talk later.